All right, going to be talking about these two cards, or this one card specifically. It's the Gary Vaynerchuk Allen Ginter 2019 Topps Auto Card. This is crazy because Topps just yesterday announced that they're going public in stocks, so this is cool that this is a Topps card. But I have an interesting hypothesis on this card. I bought these cards in spring, April 2019 for $100 each because I'm a big Gary Vee fan. I think he's the greatest entrepreneur in the world, which I'm going to be talking about that more in this episode. And, I really felt Gary is the guy who let everybody know about sports cards and how it's coming back, which it has. It's super strong. People are making money. I've been able to make some good investments, and I think just Gary Vee puts his heart and soul into teaching everybody about entrepreneurship, being happy, changing the narrative of success, which isn't about money, but it should be about happiness. And so I bought these cards for a few reasons, and I'm going to read you an article that I wrote on my website that breaks this down. And what I believe about this Gary Vaynerchuk card, it's going to sound crazy now, and maybe it will come into fruition 20 years from now, 30 years from now. But I think this card can be a $200,000 card someday. I need to get it graded, but I believe that. And the reason why I believe that is because what's happened with the Jordan Fleer card from 1986, the Jordan rookie card, and the Charizard Holo card from 1999, Pokemon. So here's what I wrote. Here's a card that might be one of the most underrated sports cards in all of sports. Let's get right into it. I think the 2019 Topps Garyvee Allen Ginter card is one of the most underrated sports cards, trading cards in all of sports. I have two of his autographed editions of those cards. I got them for $100 each in April of 2019. They may be worth a little more now. I got some typos in here. You should fix that. They may be worth a little bit more now. I've seen one sell for $500 recently. Even at that low of a price, I wonder if I'm in over my head to think that someday, just maybe, it can be right up there and hold as much merit as the 1986 Michael Jordan Fleer card PSA 10, the 2003 LeBron James Topps Chrome PSA 10, or the 1999 first edition Charizard Holo PSA 10. I could be overestimating, but those Jordan cards used to come out of 50-cent packs in 1986. 50 cents. Now that card is selling for $500,000. I think even one sold for $700,000. Charizard came from $4 packs / $100 boxes in 1999. Now worth $500 as well. So these records are gonna keep breaking. Gary Vaynerchuk, is the CEO of VaynerMedia. Incredibly underrated. We may not know this until 2, 3, maybe 4 decades from now as Gary Vee continues to build his legacy and eventually retires his jersey. But he's at halftime right now, 45 years old, with his journey and going to the second half of his life with so many wins and impact already under his belt. One of the things I hear Gary Vee talk about often is that he wants to be known for giving more than he took and changing the narrative of success from being about money to happiness. He's not just saying it, he's actually doing it. He's incredibly busy running and creating multi-million-dollar businesses, has a family and always in meetings and doing events, yet he shows everyone exactly what they need to do to be happy, build careers, start a business, a side hustle, or be successful entrepreneurs for free. Let me say that one more time. Free. The world's greatest advice that actually works and is true, honest, and very detailed. He shares that for free. He does it every day. He's out here giving his all through every way possible, which can be through YouTube videos, his podcast, articles, TikTok, Instagram, live events, virtual events. So me and you, can all receive the information, apply it, and achieve the things that we want to achieve. He's the definition of putting people on. He's the definition of give, and then ask. He's the definition of give without any expectations in return. When it's all said and done, Gary Vee will go down as the greatest entrepreneur of all time. It won't be Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, or Jeff Bezos. They may make more money, But money is the only way, is not the only, is only one way. Let me say that again. They may make more money, but money is only one way to measure a successful entrepreneur. The other ways are impact, human connection, caring, kindness, and how much you gave back. Not just with your dollars, but with your time, energy, and your soul. Let me tell you what he did with sports cards. He put everyone on. He knew sports cards were coming back, and he got loud about it in 2018. I remember because I was listening. Cards didn't blow up like they are doing right now in 2018, but he knew they would. Instead of keeping sports cards a secret and taking everything for himself, and trust me, he has the income to where he could have bought up the entire supply of every valuable card possible with certain players. Instead of doing that, he said, hey, whoever's listening, it would be a really good idea to get you some LeBron James rookies, some Giannis rookies, some Hall of Famers. I think these are going to be some serious cards. Get educated on the hobby and make some moves. The LeBron James card at the time was $1,200. It's about $30,000 now. The Giannis card at that time was $300. It's about $3,000 now. Luka cards are about $30 at that time. They're $1,300 now. He told everyone. He put me on for sure. He allowed someone like me, a 27-year-old at the time, who had little to no money, to go into sports cards with full confidence and make some serious moves. Plain and simple. He wanted everyone to get their piece of the pie, even if that meant less money on his end. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Seeing other people win brings him happiness, and I can see that now, and I try to copy that for myself. Sports cards is by far one of the biggest and solid e-commerce and investing vehicles on the planet. Garyvee doesn't have entirely everything to do with that, although he does have major influence, but it's because of the internet, the era of art evolves, and how the market catches on, that cards are where they are. So Garyvee, if you ever read this, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, thank you. I'm excited to see you do your thing over the next few decades. If you're someone investing in sports cards, I would definitely recommend you get yourself a Garyvee card, some Garyvee auto cards on eBay, if what I said makes sense at all. Thanks for listening.